Hey YouTube, Vinny here for another cap of the week, and this week we're going to focus on the Phillies. It hasn't been a very good year for the Phillies, but you know what? You can't say anything bad about their uniforms. And let's go back to one of their more famous logos, the maroon P. Now this logo was used from 1970 to 1991, which is pretty much the time of Mike Schmidt when they won the first World Series, going through the 80s as well. And this cap, it debuted in 1970, which was the year before they moved out from Shibe Park or Connie Mack Stadium to the Vet. And so this really changed baseball, this logo, especially with their uniform, burgundy pinstripes. It was something that was unique. And you take a look at the logo, it's pretty cool. It's pretty much as 70s as the logo gets with that P. And if you notice, the stitches form a baseball. So it's a really cool hat in the way that they were able to simplify the logo, and it just worked out really great. And now you notice that you'll see two caps here. And the reason why there are two caps is they're two different manufacturers. So one on your left is a New Era cap, and the one on your right is actually made by Wilson, you know, the same company that had the volleyball. Wilson! Well, anyway, let's take a look at the Wilson cap. Now, this is something I got off of eBay, and I got it as a game use cap. I believe the player or coach name is Bobby Wine. This is not a cap I wear, although I think it is in my size. You'll notice here, Wilson Professional Cap, 100% wool, made in USA, size 7/1/8. It's got the sweat liner around here, and you can see 217, so I don't know what that is, but you can even see the buckrum's a little bit different from New Era caps. It's a very solid built cap, and from what I read about the ball cap blog, I believe these are made under private label, so not necessarily Wilson made the caps themselves, but I believe the Phillies were one of the last teams to wear Wilson caps, and so it's pretty cool. It's the only Wilson cap I have. Obviously, this cap has seen better days. It has mothballs. Mostly for my collection, I tend to get new caps almost always, so this was just an exception based on the manufacturer. So we look at the Phillies over here. This is their logo ended in 1991. This logo, so there's no MLB logo in the back. Although I think this cap is probably 91, 90 or 91. You see the Diamond Collection, New Era, Pro Model, made in USA, and a simple size 7. They used to be green on the back, and then they went to gray. So this must be like 89, 90, 91. So this could have been the cap that Mike Schmidt wore in his last year. But anyway, you take a look at that, and it's been an awful year for the Phillies, but once again, their uniforms are class. If you look at their uniforms now, they're throwbacks from the 1950s, the Whiz Kids era. And so the cap really shows well. It's definitely a unique cap, and you'll still see this cap worn everywhere around Philadelphia. So anyway, this is the cap of the week. See you next week.